In Ideal Cooking in Carla's Kitchen today, it's Christmas time. Got my Christmas apron on and we're all decked out in the holidays. One of my favorite things to do is to dip chocolates. And for years I used to buy the 10-pound bricks of chocolate, cut them up, heat them up in the oven, work all the chocolate, and make my own caramel from scratch, everything from scratch. And over the years I've started taking some shortcuts because my caramels and my chocolates have become so popular that I'm now giving away around 100 pounds of chocolate by the time I'm done. So I had to make it simple. So I've done a couple of things now to make it a little more simple. For one thing, I buy the Peters block of caramel. It is a really good block of caramel, and nobody can really tell the difference once you cover it with wonderful chocolate, so it didn't make sense to keep doing that. So I just took a little bit of the brick of chocolate, melted it in the microwave about 1.5 minutes, so it's nice and creamy. Then I love turtles. Most people like nuts and chews, and so that's what we make. So what I do is I take some parchment paper on a cookie sheet, put on the nuts that I'm going to put in the nuts and chews, and today these are almonds, and I have all different varieties, and I'll put on the blog post lots of different ideas. So today we'll make a few of them to give you a general idea, and then you can go to the blog to see the rest of them. So I just put one little scoop of caramel on each of these. I put like 4 or 5 almonds, just like that. The other thing that's important to know is temperature and humidity are critical when dipping chocolate. So today is a gorgeous day, it's in the 50s. So I've opened up my doors to get my temperature in here down to 68 degrees. 67, 68 is where the perfect temperature for dipping chocolates is. So you want to do that. So this is going to cool pretty quickly, start setting up. But in the meantime, I'm just going to cut a little bit of chocolate. I take a layer like this. And who doesn't like chocolate covered caramels? It's just a square, and and work with this either on the plastic or on the marble top so it doesn't stick. And I cut these in squares. Most people are used to chocolate covered caramels being squares. I try to make them what people are used to, so when they get them they know kind of what things might be. Like on my chocolate covered, on my caramel pecans, I actually put a pecan on the top of it, so that people know what it is. And so we won't be making those today, but you'll get the general idea by the time we're done. So you just break these apart, set them up, get them ready for dipping, and it's that easy. Remember, I used to make these from scratch, so this used to take a lot longer because this caramel had to be made and then set up and then cut and then put on this. And, I mean, just a lot of work. So that's why I titled this Dipping Chocolates Made Easy, because I've kind of come up with some shortcuts. Okay, so here's a shortcut. I now use these chocolate chips. I like Calabas, and I'll put it on the website, the ones I'm using. These are a fountain chip, so they melt really quickly. I'm going to put that many in here. Just put it on low heat. Let's see, hang on. Got to put it on. Oh, got to put it on low. Like defrost cycle is what I do. I put it on low heat, and then in a minute I'll stir it, and as soon as it's ready, I'll start to work it. Now, the thing about dipping chocolates is that you need to work on a surface like a marble surface, and that's cool. You need a cool temperature, and then you need to work the chocolate with some air into it, and then use that for dipping it. So if you have the right conditions and you heat the chocolate up correctly, it should set up perfectly and not turn white. The thing is you just get a white look on it, and you don't want that because that would, they don't look good. They taste fine, but they don't look good, and you're trying to give them as gifts. So I'm going to pull this open here, grab a whisk, and get these starting to melt. Keep that going. In the meantime, what I've got here are some pecans. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to do the turtles, the chocolate covered, it's alright, chocolate or the caramel and almonds. Then we're going to do some plain nuts, and I've got some pecans here, and we're going to just do some chocolate covered pecans. That's real popular too. What I do for those, any of the nuts, raisins, I do chocolate covered raisins, I do haystacks, coconut and chocolate. I put them in these, and I put these in first. With these, after they set up, I'll put them in cups. With these, I get these pans, and I put the right in here so they set up and they're already in their cups. It makes it a lot faster. This is almost ready. I'll come back when it's ready and I'll show you. Okay, I'm back. The chocolate has melted. As you can see, it's just nice and creamy. We're going to pour it onto our marble slab here. The most important thing is when the woman that taught me how to do this said you got to work your chocolate to get some air into it. Now they have machines that do this and all sorts of things you can find at the cooking place, but I just do that. So get some air, cool it down just a little. You can already see it's already cooling, you can feel it. These have already set up in just the short time I've been working the chocolate and getting everything else ready. So I'm going to dip them. And that's what you do. You just take it, put it in your hand, put a little bit down there, shake it off, and then do little swirls or whatever. And so that's all there is to it. I dip these, like I said, I do about 100 pounds of chocolate now, so this can take me pretty much a couple of different days I do it. But you just take those caramels. Now we've got the turtles done. Just take caramels. And now I'm going to show you, I'll just take a few pecans, put them on here. I also do walnuts, and walnuts with caramel, and just plain walnuts, and marshmallow. I don't know if you like Rocky Road, but marshmallow with chopped almonds and chocolate. Oh, family loves that. I've done mince. So when I do this, I just sit there and take a few of the pecans or the almonds or walnuts, whatever I'm making. Kind of get some of the chocolate off, the majority of the chocolate off, and then just do that. And that's all there is to it. And I'll just dip and dip and dip all the things, and then I put them in little cups and put them in a box and take them to my friends, and that's all there is. I thought it would be fun to show you the final product after we were done dipping. So these are the chocolate covered caramels, and here's the haystacks, chocolate covered coconut. You look down and then you come to the chocolate caramel pecan, and there's the turtles we did, which were almond and caramel dipped in chocolate. And then some more. And then the macadamia nut covered chocolates. The almond covered chocolates. As you can tell, we like nuts and chews. And then the pecan covered chocolates. And then the rest were made into Rocky Road. And that's all there is tonight.